Smitty, welcome to Teal Talk. Really appreciate this. Minus the injury that kept you out for about a month, pretty happy with this season so far?
Yeah, it's been good. I think our team as a whole has taken a big step, and everyone knows we're in the playoff race, so it's definitely a lot more fun.
You know, I look back on that Pittsburgh game as being so special for the team. I know for you it was different getting hurt. Number one, like when you took that hit and you went straight to the bench, did you instantly know that something was broken or wrong and not right?
Well, I mean, right when the play happens, you have so much adrenaline, and it happens in a split second, but you definitely feel something not right. And, I just went down the tunnel and then kind of found out from then on.
I know you were getting tended to medically, but did you know what was happening during the game? Were you keeping tabs on that?
A little bit. I think after the hit, I heard the crowd kind of going nuts, so I knew someone jumped in there.
Yeah.
And, after that, I was kind of in the back, and I kept hearing the goal horn or the crowd kind of sigh, and everyone in the locker room was kind of happy.
Yeah.
So I knew that we were making a little bit of a push.
So at the end of the game, and now you do know what happens, does something get said, like to the guys that were still out there? I mean, did they come back to you and check in on you? How was that?
Yeah, well, when they all came off the ice, I was right there, and they all kind of said, how are you doing? And but of course, I went up to Mac and Eki and all the guys that jumped in there, and said thanks for sticking up for me.
Did it ever register with you? And I know you were much younger then and not anywhere around the Sharks, but we had that game in 2019, Game 7 against Vegas, and Pavelski got hurt, and the team had to come back from several goals. A lot of people who have been around this team were instantly reminded of that Pittsburgh game. Now, it wasn't the playoffs, but it was still a great comeback. Did you know about the history of that Pavelski comeback game, and did some of that feel weird that it happened to you and the Sharks again?
A little bit, I think. Most of us know about that game because we're on the team now, but and Goody's here, so I was asking him about that. But it's a little weird. Just the same kind of thing happened. Obviously, it was the playoffs and regular season, so it's a little bit different. But besides that, it's pretty cool.
All right, so I guess it's been at least a couple weeks, if not maybe a couple months now, that you debuted those new skates with the white heels on them.
Yeah.
They're Bauer Vapors, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did they approach you to start trying those out, or did you seek those out, or how did that go?
Yeah, I have a really good relationship with Bauer, and been with them for a while, so I'm always texting with a couple people there, and they always take great care of me, and shot them a text and thought I'd try them out, and they've been working.
You're a style guy? I mean, that matters to you, right? You don't have to do what everybody else does. It's cool to stand out.
Yeah, I think it's cool. I think I like trying new stuff. I think people know I'm a stick person. I like new graphics and trying things out, so might as well try something with the skates.
What do you need in terms of skates and sticks and the stuff that's very customizable to you? What are you particular about?
I'd say the grip, the feel, and my curve. I've always been switching it up, but once you kind of find something you like, you stick to it and just change just little things.
I've also noticed in the entrance photos that you are a wired headphones guy. I was that way too for the longest time, and then all of a sudden, the AirPods, I was like, oh, this is kind of nice. What's up with the wired headphones?
I'm always forgetting to charge my headphones, and then also you read stuff about Bluetooth. I don't know. I'm not too into that. I just always forget it.
That was my same thing at first. I don't know if I want several hours of Bluetooth in my ears, but you know what?
It's super easy though, just being able to plug it in. So
and plus you also, if they're wired, you can't lose the AirPods. In my case, where did they go? They don't slip out, fall out, right?
Exactly.
So, easier too. I'm on social media because, this interview, I want people to see it. I want people to enjoy it. I want to try and grow a little bit of a platform. For you as a hockey player, what do you get out of being on social media, posting once in a while?
Yeah, it's fun. I think fans like to see kind of the behind the scenes and see our personalities and see that we like to have fun. So I think everyone knows Mac and I and some of the guys post some funny videos. So it's always fun making those and giving the people kind of a little bit behind the scenes.
The TikTok is a shared account? Is that how it goes? Who does that?
It's my account. It's on my phone, and then they're both videos
you
of
let
us.
him be part of it though?
Yeah.
All right.
So we just made the account kind of joint.
I haven't checked it in a while. I think there was only a couple things on there. Are we going to get more?
There's 2 videos posted. We've had one kind of in the repertoire for a while. Haven't had the time to post it or wanted to yet, but we filmed it a while ago.
It kind of feels like quality over quantity with those for you guys. Don't do a bunch, just do bangers, right? The ones that are going to go viral.
It's funny. I'll tell you that. It's a funny one.
You know, the one constant of your young career so far here in the NHL is that you just keep getting better. From last year, start to finish, this year, start to where we're at now. What is it? Is that maturity? Is that timing? Is that work ethic? What is it that is keeping you on that trajectory?
Yeah, I think it's big for just myself and the whole team. I think every year you want to get better, and only my second year, so I think every year you want to, make a positive push forward, and that starts with over the summer, but also while you're here, just making sure. Even this year, we got a game pretty much every other day in March, so making sure you're staying on top of things.
Also in terms of the team's trajectory, the franchise trajectory, is it easier to see now and kind of the way the last year and a half has gone versus when you got here as a rookie and maybe didn't know what to expect from this league or even where this team would be headed? Are things easier to see on this team where they're going?
Yeah, 100%. I think when I got drafted, obviously it was a different team and
32nd in the league.
Yeah. Different players. So I think coming to development camp and to where we are now is pretty crazy just within a couple years span.
As you and I are chatting, all we know is that Macklin Celebrini and Team Canada, they will play in the gold medal game. So when this comes out, we'll know the result. We don't know that as of right now. But what you've seen so far from your buddy in this tournament, and I mean, just to make the team was an accomplishment, then to play on the top line and get the minutes and chances he's getting and the production that he's had, what does somebody like you make of what he's doing over there? Because I think it's amazing.
Yeah, it's been crazy. I think at his age, for what he's doing over there is pretty special, and he's getting to play with those two guys that are always at the top of the league in scoring. It's pretty cool, and they're in the gold medal game, so they're doing something right.
Right. I mean, it's like the expected thing to say, well, I'm not surprised. We know he's good. We'll know, but come on, at some point at the Olympics, he's treating this like any other level of hockey he's played at. Like, he's found the same success at every level so far. That's amazing, right?
Yeah, I mean, I've been playing against him for 5 years now, and 2 years here together. So I've been around him. I wasn't too shocked that he's going to be with those two guys.
You've worn the Team USA colors before, and I'm wondering, as you watch these Olympics, the chances you hope you get in your career, this would be a fun thing for you to be in that position too someday, right?
100%. I think that's every kid's goal when you're growing up, especially after going to the U.S. program. That's the goal, and you're always driving to be on that team.
So what happens here after 3 weeks off, and every NHL team is facing this? It's the restart, and you're kind of doing like a mini training camp right now. Did you guys get bag skated today a little bit, by the way, today?
A little bit.
What do you expect when the league restarts? I was around in 2014 the last time it happened, and it's just like some teams continue where they were at, some teams struggle to find it, some teams, they take the fresh slate and do better. What do you expect overall after 3 weeks off?
Yeah, I mean, you have no time really to waste. There's only 27 games left, and we're a couple points back, so you can't really waste too much time getting going, and there's a bunch of teams in that position.
If there's one aspect, and I hesitate to make this all about playoffs, but if there is one thing that gets the Sharks to being in that spot, you got to control your destiny a little bit. What is that one thing that gets the Sharks there?
I just think finishing out games. I think we got off to a lot of good starts. Get up a couple goals or go in early first shift maybe, and rest of the game we might have a few mistakes or take a couple penalties that cost us in the end, but I think we're working on it, and I think if we clean up that, then we'll definitely have some more wins.
A couple more things. Where do you think you've gotten better even in this season alone? Like, I don't know how you measure your progress, but how do you see yourself, like, again, on that trajectory this year?
Yeah, I think I've been better in a few spots. I think this year I wanted to come in with more of a scorer's mentality, and whenever you're playing with Mac, you're going to get some chances, or whoever you're playing with. So just be ready to shoot, and also just getting stronger over the summer and faster is always something I'm working on.
A lot of close wins this year. I think at one point there were 9 overtime wins in a row. What is it about this group maybe that has a little bit of that clutch gene? And I don't know that we've fully seen it yet over a long term or to a large degree, but we have seen enough of that. What is it about this group that has that ability to finish late?
I think it's just something about our team, about the guys that we have in that locker room. It's a super fun group off the ice. So I think when we get to overtime, we're all excited. It's 3-on-3. It's exciting. All the fans are excited, and those are big points that come down to the end of the season when it could be 1 or 2 points out of the playoffs, and we know that.
Last thing, we know the tank is going to get fixed up in the next several years, but honestly, it's more about getting that fan base and making it a home ice environment like it used to be. And again, I know you didn't see that necessarily firsthand, but can somebody like yourself who's not even from here, can you see the vibe shift of the fan base and the excitement and the encouragement? Do you see that?
100%. I think just even from last year, it's been a crazy difference. How many more fans, and just even when we're out on town or getting dinner or something like that, just people are so much more excited about the games, and we're super excited too about it. I mean, some of the warm-ups that come out, the music's blasting, and we're super excited to get going.
All right, Smitty, I appreciate the time. Thank you.
Thanks.
All right.